Hi, my name is Sarah Corrington, and today I'm going to be talking about how the universe is actually just history. So science is not my favorite thing, so I really enjoy being able to relate science to history. So how the universe is all history is just because everything we see in the galaxy is actually in the past. So this is just because of how far light rays have to travel in order to get from the stars and the suns and the moons to our eyes. You might think this really wouldn't be that far or that long for it to travel because light is really fast. Light travels about 186,000 miles per second, but all of those bodies out in space are so distant that it really does take light a long time to travel. And that distance is typically referred to as a light year, and it's really just become a unit of measurement at this point. So a way that this can really be described concisely is through an analogy that I found on an article from Popular Science, and that article is written by Charlie Wood. And in this article he explained like when you write a letter or a postcard to your friend, you write them a little message and then you send it out to them. It takes like a week for them to get to it. And when they read that letter, they're reading it about what you were doing about a week ago. They're not reading what you did or what you're doing right now. They're really reading a message from the past. And that can really just relate directly to how everything we see in the universe is actually just from the past. The most distant star that we can even see with our eyes is actually about, we see it as it was 4,000 years ago. The moon, which seems pretty close to us, we see it as it was 1.2 seconds ago. The sun, we see it as it was 8 minutes ago. And so those things sometimes seem pretty close, but really even those close things, we're not seeing them as they are right now. If you're able to look deep enough into space, you can look far enough in the past to the Big Bang and to the cosmic dark ages. And some of the darkness that you see when you look up into the sky is actually just left over from that early era, from before, there were really that many stars in the sky. Because everything we see in the universe is actually history, there are faraway galaxies that haven't reached us yet. That light hasn't reached us. And because the expansion of our universe is also accelerating, there are some galaxies that we're never going to get to see because they're so far away. And I'm just really fascinated about how the universe is history, and thanks for watching.